Hello, YouTube.
Greetings and palpitations.
Fuck you, streaming its face.
Yeah, Ustream's being a bitch, so...
It's being a cunt on wheels tonight.
I mean, I guess I should tell the world that we're not live tonight.
Yeah, we're not streaming live tonight. Sorry. That's our bad.
No, it's Ustream's bad.
Yeah, Ustream, get your shit together. Oh, I'm drinking summer beer. This Blue Moon goes down so good in the heat. Adam over there drinking fucking Jameson straight.
Jameson, motherfucker. On the Rizox.
That's rocks for the lepers.
For the whiteys. Is that the new name for whiteys is lepers? Is that?
Yes. Oh man, oh man. About ready to hit our record button on Audacity.
Should do something. I thought I heard it sounded different all of a sudden.
I'm checking out your nerd fingers.
Yeah.
He's programming.
That's what I need to be doing. 80 words a minute, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, we're going hot. Audio podcast in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey everybody, guess what we're doing?
Bow, 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 bow. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
That's all you got? Eye of the Tiger? What the fuck?
It was my high school's theme song, and I still don't know shit about it. Then again, I avoided pep rallies like the plague.
The pep rallies for me were always so nice because they were right towards the parking lot. So like everybody would go out for a pep rally, which was like an hour early, you know. So I would just be like, oh, I'd get in the crowd and just like round the corner after the gymnasium and just fucking keep going to my truck. Peace out, bitches.
Sorry, I got lost. I didn't have a car, so the getaway took a little more finesse.
I was the getaway for everybody. I had an '86 Nissan pickup that barely, me and my dad rebuilt it starting at age like 14, so I could drive it at 16.
I had a pair of Chuck Taylors.
Oh, and I bet those got wore out really fucking
couple
quick.
of shoes, yeah.
Those are the most uncomfortable fucking shoes I've ever owned.
Oh yeah, they're not. You don't buy them for comfort.
It's canvas and rubber, and that's it.
When Converge was his own company, it was still them. You buy them for $15. That's why you had Converse, because they were cheap.
That was the greatest thing about Chuck Taylors. You could buy a fucking pair of red high tops for cheap.
Yeah,
cheap.
But then they went bankrupt and Nike bought them out, and they over doubled the price.
And for some reason, they jumped up to
$35-40 a pair.
Yeah,
which is still cheap for Nike, but still expensive for Chucks.
Yes.
You can get custom Chucks now for like $60-70, depending on what you do. You can do.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, custom Chucks on their website. You can get them. That's pretty cool.
I got a pair of like army green Chucks that are low tops. Yeah, I do like those.
I like the custom ones. They're expensive, but they're nice.
Well, you have a pair of Flash Chucks.
I got my Flash Chucks.
Not like Flash Adobe. I'm talking like Flash the fucking superhero.
The superhero Flash. Yeah, they're sitting on the floor over there. Yeah, I wear those when I feel like not being comfortable on any given day.
There you go.
When I just want to.
When you're not on foot.
I want to pimp the superhero stuff. Yeah.
You're pimping the Futurama shit tonight.
I got the
you got Bender
Control Alt Shift Kill shirt. Yeah.
Control Alt Shift Kill. I like that.
Yeah. Kill all humans. Kill all humans.
Oh.
That's it. Pretty much any nerdy girl that I talk to, I immediately go, "Hey, sexy mama, want to kill all humans?"
And if they don't get it, you toss them back.
Yeah, that's it. That's the tester. See if they're worthwhile. I do it to Tay all the time, and she just what?
Yeah.
She just gives the polite LOL.
Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, we're in the Tower of Babble tonight on this fucking awesome Friday.
Yeah. Is it an awesome Friday?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
It's a rent week for me, so that's never an awesome
Friday. No, never an awesome. Actually, we have things in common because mortgage was due.
Okay.
That takes a chunk.
Was due?
I believe it's due on the 1st.
Okay, that's today. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I had you worried.
They're not gonna get it. Say on the 1st. Maybe the Tuesday thereafter.
Yeah. I actually have supposed to pay it on the 1st. I have until the 3rd, which is Monday, so I'll be paying it Monday.
No.
Yeah. Because I want to pretend I have money until then.
Hey, hopes and dreams, motherfucker. Hopes and dreams. That's all we run on sometimes. And beer and whiskey.
Turns out hopes and dreams don't keep you alive. Tried that in Florida. Almost homeless.
Hey, but you're still alive.
Hopeless and homeless at the same time.
Ah, you could have camped out on the beach, become a beach bum. It would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have given me some material.
I was homeless for 3 months on a beach in beautiful South Florida.
That's what. I wouldn't be so pale, that's for sure.
No, you'd be a tan motherfucker.
Yeah, I couldn't go in a cut and shoot with a tan like that.
You get hung.
For the non-locals, they don't like dark-skinned people.
They don't like people other than like neo-Nazi white.
Right, you got to be clear most of the time.
Which
during the summer you can get a light pale.
They're more KKK than neo-Nazi.
Yeah, it's Klan territory.
Very Klan-ish.
Yeah, it's Conroe, from where I'm from, is the redneck. It's the redneck mecca.
Redneck mecca. Well, I mean, any place where it has more trailer parks than actual metropolis, it's
yeah.
It's area. It's
35,000 people. They all live in the same trailer park.
Yeah. You know, and the way housing is getting, you know, it's like that's the reason I bought a house. Is like housing is getting fucking ridiculous to rent anymore.
Yeah.
To where, I mean, a one-bedroom apartment is running people somewhere around $800 in some places.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous for a shitty apartment.
In Florida, one bedroom, you would end up paying 4 digits for a one-bedroom apartment.
That is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's stupid.
That's why I bought a house. It was pre-disastered, so it had already been caught on fire, fixed.
Somebody was murdered in it. There was a seance or a ritual.
I just now got my payments down to $835 for the whole fucking house.
Is it 4 bedrooms?
It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, and it's 1,560 square feet, and the same price as a fucking 1-bedroom apartment. Yeah. You know, in some places.
Not for me.
What you need is your own fucking trailer. You need like a.
I'll live in a shack if it's cheap enough. I don't care.
Dude, I'm telling you, like some of those trailers are making, they're selling them for like $35,000. You can finance them for 30 fucking years.
Damn.
So you could pay like
$1,000 a year, roughly.
Yeah.
A little over.
Yeah. And a lot of times, like if you like bought a lot, you know, and put that trailer on a lot.
Yeah.
So basically you'd have a mobile home, whatever, but it'd be a brand new fucking mobile home, which is nice nowadays compared to the way it used to be. $35,000, and they hook everything up and install an AC included. So I mean, you could walk out paying like $200 a month.
Yeah, and there's also, you know what? I'm just lazy. I don't want to pay the maintenance on that.
That's true. You don't want to mow grass or any of that shit.
No, I don't want. No, like I would rather live in an apartment so that I can make management take care of fucking everything.
Yeah, you need a condo. That's what you need.
That's a townhome.
You need to buy a condo.
I kind of want a townhome. Like that's where I'm shooting for.
Get a townhome. Buy one.
Yeah.
Where all your shit, it's the same thing, same principle as an apartment. All your shit's taken care of, but you just have it. It's yours.
There's a little bit of a yard on those, but not enough. I can't handle that. I'll get a push mower and get it done.
The one
in 10
me
minutes.
and Jana, they dug up all the front yard and poured in all rocks. It was like a rock garden.
Nice.
Yeah, so they were like, fuck grass.
Yeah, fuck maintenance.
But that place was the most country shit I've ever been. It was right on the fringe. It was over by the wave pool and soccer fields in LaPorte, and I was like, well, it's kind of tucked away, but it was, you know, it was nice. I thought it was still, you know, part of town. I had deer in my fucking yard, armadillos, fucking raccoons.
How'd you have that shit in your yard with rocks?
Dude, they were everywhere. I thought somebody was breaking into my house. I came out with a fucking 12 gauge, and there's like 8 armadillos digging up the flower beds, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill all y'all fuckers.
That's what, but the last. Hang on, let me figure that out. Dad, Bob, Jim.
Add the one.
Second stepdad.
To Miss Bacon.
Yeah, when we lived in, it was a trailer out in the country we lived in, but my mom had the front yard set up like a redneck Disney scene.
They had flamingos and like Minnie Mouse.
But it was like any Disney scene. You go out in nature and there's butterflies flying around and shit, and there's deer in the yard, but it's more redneck than that. So there was like.
So the deer were on like a grill.
The wind chimes were Bambi was all cooked up. The wind chimes
with X's on the eyes.
The wind chimes were made out of like Bud Light cans.
Yes.
It was
fucking awesome.
There's armadillo instead of squirrels. All kinds of crazy shit out there.
Anywhere in Texas, for all of our listeners, like we got Steve in Arizona. I don't know if y'all have the same shit that goes on here in Texas, but any dead armadillo at any given time, if you drive by the dead armadillo at one point in the day, when you come back, that armadillo will be upside down holding a beer bottle within 3 hours of its death. Anywhere in Texas, that shit happens.
It's akin to the Viking funeral. That's how we send off the armadillo.
Put it on a ship, light it on fire, and push it off into the mist.
We see a dead armadillo body, we put a beer bottle with it, and let nature take its course.
The next time I see a dead armadillo, I'm gonna dress all in leather and
put a horn helmet on it.
Valhalla be merciful.
Put a sign out there that says that.
I'll make a little rickety fucking like burning.
And see how long it takes it to make that onto Facebook. You don't take the picture. Let somebody else do it and put it on Facebook. See how long it takes to get back to you.
Chances are it's going to wind up on DPS.
We're looking for the culprit. The game warden's looking for you.
Yeah, we're looking for the criminal assailant who lit a fucking armadillo on fire. I gave it rite of passage. I even got 2 coins on the eyeball.
They can pay Quran, the
river Styx,
across the river Styx, so that Cerberus doesn't eat it alive or dead, whatever.
Nerd.
Too far? Go fuck myself. Go fuck myself. All right. We had too much to drink before we even started.
We did. We were having so many fucking technical difficulties with Ustream. We couldn't get to work. We couldn't get it to stream. We couldn't get it to record. Or we got it to record and we couldn't get it to fucking stream.
Yeah. Fuck you, Ustream.
Our quality was too high because we're in HD, and they're like, no, you can't do this with your equipment.
Even though we've never had a problem with it before.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
tonight it wants to be a dick.
Yeah. So fuck Ustream.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
We are flying solo. It's just me and Adam tonight, here in the Tower of Babble.
Because Ben's a pansy.
Ben is taking care of shit at home.
You got family stuff, yeah.
I've been in contact with him. He's like, man, I miss it. My brewery tours got cut short, and I'm like, this too shall pass, my friend. This too shall pass. I was like, whenever you get ready to come back, man.
It's just whenever.
Yeah. Me and Adam got this shit.
Yeah, we're covered.
Yeah, and,
well, last week we had a full house last week.
Oh my God, last week. Once again, when Adam comes to my house, you need to change up beers, maybe.
Well, the thing is,
if you're packing Devil's Backbone, you forget everything.
Maybe that's it. But I don't know. I think it's less about the beer and more about the fact that now I know I have Ben as a backup driver. So I fucking Ben can drive. I'm out. Well, this fucking guys, here's some racism.
You almost had to stay on my couch last episode. And last episode was a big one. It was episode 60 for us, so that was a big fucking deal. And it was a fun time.
That would make this one
61.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought I was thinking 62.
Let's work that in there.
I like evens.
I like the book because they used to be
61, everybody. 61.
61.
No. So I was so fucked up.
Well, the whole recap on the last one, it was it's like, of course I get the email going, what was the show title?
Yeah.
What happened last night?
Jana sent me a screenshot of the notes because I was so drunk I left my notebook there.
When you get drunk, you leave everything.
Yeah.
And that was the funniest deal because during the podcast you could tell you were fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Because you have on the cowboy hat and the sunglasses, looking like Shaggy from Alabama.
Right. I think I should be working in a field, but I should have a tan if that was going to happen.
Yeah, and it was really funny because after the podcast, we sat down and we started playing Mario like we normally do after a cookout at my house.
Which one were we playing?
Mario 3.
Was it 3 again?
Yeah.
See, I don't remember. No idea.
Adam Comar is the most nerdy racist on the fucking planet when he's fucked up.
Well, technically, you would have gotten 3 bushels of cotton. I pulled together everything for that.
No, it was so bad because Sam Damaris is trying to play video games. Have the big dreadlock black man that he is, and Adam's just sitting right next to him going, hey,
I'm talking some racy shit.
You want to know why you can't play video games well? It's because you're a slave. I mean, it's just blatant fucking drunken racism.
Yeah.
And what the funniest
I know he slapped me a couple times.
He beat the fuck out of you.
I remember sitting there playing the games. I remember talking some shit. I don't remember anything specific, but I remember sitting on the couch playing games, talking some shit. And getting slapped.
Because you were talking shit to Kaylee, too, and she was talking shit to you. And Sam just goes, just hit him. It feels good. Put down! Put down! And he just started fucking whooping your ass.
I have anger issues. I got put in anger management.
You got an angry racist inside you.
I got put in anger management. It was on the freshman year of high school. So.
Oh, that's when you got moved to a special room, and it was awesome.
Yeah, we talk about shit that we wanted to do to people, so that we didn't actually do it. That's all it was.
Which was nice because you got away from people.
Right. No, I got out of geography out of it, so that was cool. I get lost a lot, but at least I can handle my anger, so I don't get mad about it.
You're just a lost, angry person.
Yeah, that's all it is. I'm a vengeful spirit.
What state are we in? Fucking, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one before. Is that a new one? Is it in the union?
Yeah, we adopted it in 2012.
Porta fuck it.
Porta fuck it. Write that down. I don't care if we can't get it on iTunes.
Yeah, I don't think. It's funny. I just shook my head, and that's all you knew what was coming. I don't think iTunes is going to take that.
I don't care.
I'll start out.
You know what? We can spell it PH.
PH.
Porta fuck it.
PHUCKEET. Phuckeet. Porta Phuckeet.
I like it.
let me put parentheses.
Yeah, put parentheses.
Phuckeet.
Phuckeet.
Phuckeeto?
It is so fucking hot in Texas right now. I don't know for our.
I got my AC on like 42 and it's still 78 degrees.
My AC is dying. It cannot combat how fucking hot it has gone from a beautiful spring to fucking melting lava dripping off your face.
I'm putting this in the wind column on an apartment because if my AC fucks up, hey, fix this shit and it's good to go.
Ah, there you go.
But you got to fix that shit yourself.
Yeah, which luckily I can MacGyver the fuck out of just about anything.
Totally Gamiver the shit out of it.
Gamiver. That during the hurricane, me and my dad MacGyvered the fuck out of a generator to get it running, like to support my like refrigerator and freezer at a townhouse me and Jenna were living at. So it was basically like camping for 14 days, and like we found this old 1985 like Honda generator, and he was like, "Ain't got a gas tank, ain't running 5 years." And he just starts taking shit apart, and I start duct taping. I've got 3 kitchen sponges supporting for suspension.
You're like Station in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Yes.
just all kinds of random hardware parts, and you're putting shit together and duct tape, and you got a soldering iron. And
I got a boat gas tank. I think I made that work somehow or another with a priming bulb. And
the weirdest part was when you and your dad ran at each other and then hit each other and merged into one being. That was the weirdest part.
That was the weirdest part. I grew long hair and gained an extra 25 years. I haven't seen that in a long time.
The 2 stations run together and hit each other, and then they combine to be one big station. And then I guess it's super intellect at that point, and they can make anything.
Oh, right.
So about the Mastros.
Fuck the Astros.
Actually, you brought up camping. I'm tired of seeing this shit on Facebook. People posting pictures like it's like a house in a tent, and they're like, let's go camping. And it's like there's a sink and a toilet. And
like RVs?
It's not even an RV. It's a tent, but it has everything you fucking need to live in a house inside of it. There's 2 beds, and I'm like, that's not fucking camping.
No.
I don't even like camping, and that's not fucking camping. If you're going to go camping, you go for it. I stay in an apartment because I don't want to camp. If I'm going to camp, I'm going to fucking do it with maybe a tent. Like I remember doing it with my first stepdad. I have to calculate every time. We went out.
I love camping, but I'm an outdoorsy guy.
I got the inner redneck that like I fight. And
you're the resistance redneck.
Yeah.
You're trying to fight it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna overcome you.
But we went to Huntsville State Park one year.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to like camp for the night or whatever. It started raining, and all we had...
Been there?
We didn't have a tent. We had a tarp that we connected to trees, so it was like a canopy over us.
Oh, that's awesome. That's the way to do it. That's like survivalist shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's all we had. And it's not what we did that, and then it rained, it stopped raining, and then the mosquitoes came out. We're like, fuck this, so we slept in the car. So I've tried it. I don't like it.
Well, let's see. I took Janet camping for the very first time when we first got together, and I think the only thing that we really had that was kind of a modern accessory, we had a inflatable mattress, but I bought the tent. Camping to me is no big deal because I hunt every year, so I'm always in the woods, making fires, dealing with shit. So I mean, it's no big deal for me to camp. And just like when the hurricane hit and we had no power for 14 days, I was like, we're just camping in a house.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Well, last time I went camping was actually, I went with Tay to Sherwood Forest Fair. It's like Renfest.
Up in Austin?
But it's Austin's version of it. She is heavily into that stuff. So she knows people and she dresses up and does the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Tay is like
Yeah.
all into that shit, and
Yeah.
it's I've seen her pictures from the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
She gets really into that.
No, she's totally into it. But so she camps out there, and I went with her last year we went.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, I had like a one person tent with I did have an air mattress in it, so I could sleep comfortably. But,
Oh yeah.
that was it, man.
I tell you what,
mead helps get you through it.
I've learned my lesson from primitive camping because a lot of my family tends to be alcoholics. So like one night,
I'm shocked by this.
One night, my Uncle Jerry, we were up at the lake house, and he's like, "I'm going out." Fucking where? You know, we're surrounded by water. Where are you going? He's like, that way. So we like load into.
Here's a compass. See you later.
He grabs a bag, throws it into the boat, and me and my cousin jump in the boat, and we just haul ass. You know, and it's like getting to be dark, and I was like, oh, we're taking a last minute fishing trip. This is interesting. No, we don't. We fucking hook it into like we go way back into this fucking cove, and my uncle just runs the boat up onto the shore, and he's like, we're setting up camp here tonight. And I was like, what the fuck? So we wandered off into the woods. He sets up a bunch of like trot line little yo-yos that are illegal in Texas because they attach to trees and they have hooks hanging down. And you put bait on them, they dip into the water. When a fish bites it, sucks them up. It's spring-loaded.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why they're illegal
yeah.
in Texas. But he set up a bunch of those, and he's like...
Sounds like some shit that would go down in Louisiana.
Yeah, so... well, I'm sure it's still legal in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but, like, he like, brings up, like, his supplies for the night were, like, an 18-pack of Lone Star and a Bic lighter. So, like, when we get a fire going, and I just, like, roll up my fucking, like, shirt and shit, and I'm sleeping on the ground.
That's your pillow.
And that's my pillow, and so we all huddled up next to the fire, and I know when the fire went out, because all of us were like, fuck, it's fucking freezing. Because when you lay on the ground...
It's cold, man.
It's not just cold. The ground sucks the body heat out of you.
Yeah.
So, in order to keep warm, you have to have something between you and the ground.
You did like a without a paddle situation.
Yeah. We didn't get to the fucking spooning. We did not. No, but I remember waking up going, could we fucking go home now? Or could somebody light another fucking fire? Or give me a fucking match. Something.
I'll set myself on fire before I spoon with you guys.
I'll jack off to keep warm.
I'll get the blood flowing.
All right, folks, we got to take our first break in the night. I think we'll leave you some music from the Stone Foxes. We haven't played them in a while. Stone Foxes. It's really good tunes. Y'all dig it. We'll see y'all next segment. Bye. Adios.
Penis.
Out.
There's a thingy.
There's a thingy?
Somebody's liking the fact that we're not broadcasting live. Well, fuck you.
This is that chick that likes everything?
No, that's it's Jacob Martinez. Espanolo.
Look at you.
Puerto Phuckeet.
Bless you.
There's people outside. See, I know Owen just totally bailed because he's on Facebook right now.
Well, he told me. He told me he did because he was either going to get booked at the Improv or whatever. Well, I didn't get to him until today. And he's like, fuck, I already made plans. Because he forgot. And I was like, whatever. But I was like, hey, I got you and Rob on the list. He goes, no, don't get me wrong. I do want to do it. You know, it's just, we'll try for another time. I was like, cool, whatever.
All right.
I didn't give him shit about it. I was like, dude, I've been getting the same shit from Rob for a year.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll keep.
We've had Sam on at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Stayed on once.
Yes.
The rest of them.
I'd like to get Rob.
Yeah, I'd like to get Rob. Be cool.
Episode 61. We got a long way to go to 100. We gotta do something big for fucking 100.
Yeah, if we make it that far. I'm the skeptic. I have to be. Damn naysayer. That's gonna be almost 2 years in.
Yeah.
That'll be probably early February next year.
Yeah.
Right in there.
I'm cool with that. Well, we'll have to do something downtown. Something.
Yeah, we'll have to build up something enough to do something downtown by then.
By then, I'm gonna try to run some more ads, get some more pushing. You know, maybe we can get some fucking t-shirts together. Do something.
So I was telling Tay, that's why I went and hung out. I just had to, I need to, like, so I've been so out of it. Like, I haven't worked on anything. Apps, websites, nothing. I haven't worked on fucking anything in forever.
Nothing.
I haven't done shit. I mix down the episodes and then I just fuck around the rest of the time. It's had me down because I haven't been doing anything productive. Like, it's fucking me up. So I gotta get my goals back in order. Like, I gotta get my shit together and I gotta get my plan. Like, I gotta have something I should be working on. That's been sitting up there forever and I haven't done shit with that. I stopped working on that app, that game. I stopped even fucking with it. Now I know I've got the podcast apps. I'm refining those to the little smoother, breaking them into parts and where I can kind of plug and play the parts of the workout. And I'm thinking I'm gonna keep the Whiskey Brothers and the Bloody Gun Club, those like our apps for our podcasts.
Yeah.
But I want to do like a general podcast app where anybody can plug in the URL for a podcast and it'll like the XML file, whatever, they can just plug that in and they can play any of those podcasts on the app. So,
oh, cool. And
then I'll like do it ad supported or something and try to make some money off of it. So. Because people put their podcasts on iTunes, but they ignore Android entirely. So if I can make it where they can easily plug it in, I might be able to get something out of that.
I made sure I turned my volume off on my computer this time, so because it's USB, it's a two-way I/O.
Yeah.
So whatever happens on my computer, boom, boom.
Oh.
That's what we've been hearing the last couple times. Like, fuck that shit.
It's Friday night and I see a lot of comedians online right now.
And they ain't working.
Kristen Linder, she's liking a bunch of stuff. Frank Garcia is liking something. I see Slade Ham, Owen Dunn, Stephen Padilla, Justin Thompson, all online right now. That's just what I'm looking at without even trying.
Nobody's gigging. Not tonight. I never pay attention to that fucking side.
I sit in front of my computer all the time, so I just glance over and see that shit.
Oh, you're like the architect in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
KO.
Knockout.
Total
Flawless victory.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
That's all you got, to Eye of the Tiger? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It was my high school's theme song, and I still don't know shit about it. Then again, I avoided pep rallies like the plague.
The Stone Foxes. It's really good tunes. Y'all dig it. We'll see. Good. It works. Woo! Woo! All right. I'll roll on segment 2.
Oh, Phuckeet.
I'm gonna need more of that.
Get some more of that.
Yep.
Hey. I heard it loud and clear. Ow! That is pretty obnoxious.
Oh, you have no idea.
It's like dicks on a chalkboard.
Dicks on a chalkboard? What does dicks on a chalkboard sound like? Like that. Dicks on a chalkboard. Really goose. Alright. What are we talking about this segment?
Hangover 3.
Hangover 3.
I can nerd it out with Injustice.
Okay.
We had our Injustice Game-a-thon.
Some Injustice. Some Gun of the Week.
Talk about my shitty students. That's good times. We had some characters.
Let's do what we always do. Let's just make this shit up as we go.
I'll allow it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, goddamn giggity, we're back, people. That's how Texans say hi.
Gurgledy.
He's on the Jameson, folks. Shit's gonna go downhill quick.
I can't say that. I was trying to make it a good word, but I can't say it smoothly. I can't say it. I can't.
Have you one more of those Jamesons?
It comes out girly if I try to do it.
Gurgly.
I want to gurgledy.
You almost got a when you do it.
I know. I'm not doing Chewbacca.
I've been doing that to fucking bill collectors all week. just a quick hang up.
You don't do it a quick and hang up. You should do a whole conversation.
No. Last week I fucking did it for 5 minutes. The bitch would not hang up. I have to hang up. Just fucking set the phone down.
You need to record one of them.
I should.
That'd be awesome.
No, yeah. I should do the one where I pretend where they've called into a crime scene. I think I should fucking do that. Run with it.
There are apps where they'll record your phone call, so you should be able to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a handy fucking feature.
Yeah.
I need to start doing that.
Do that shit. Mess with the bill collector.
No.
I need to find.
Because they're always from a foreign country. Like they're always from like Jamaica or India.
Yeah, they call you Adam M. Calmer.
Fucking bitches.
Is this Adam M. Calmer?
Adam M. Calmer.
Yeah, this is Adam M. Calmer.
That is not my name.
Yeah. I think you have the wrong number.
Is this Gabe Quest? What the fuck?
Gabe Quest. Brother of Johnny Quest.
Yeah, I'm the shithead that didn't make the video.
Yeah, you didn't get to go on the adventures.
Yeah.
You were the dumb one.
Even the dog got to make it on the fucking show. Him and Haji.
Nope. You don't.
Yeah.
You get the minority makes it, but not
the brother. I used
to
love that goddamn show. And then they remade it. They like brought it up to speed with the times.
Yeah.
And even now it's outdated.
Yep.
They're like, we're on a hovercraft. That's so 2000.
That's so 1985.
Yeah. Oh, they started airing that show back in like what, the 60s?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. By the time they had a hovercraft, and Back to the Future had already done it. Like,
oh.
That's played out, man.
It is played out. Dude, I used to want a hoverboard so fucking bad from that movie. I remember in elementary school, I was like riding around with Mom just out of nowhere. I'd be like, do they make those? Can I get one somewhere?
I want a hoverboard.
I want a hoverboard for Christmas.
Hey, 2 years.
Did I tell you about the dream I had the other fucking day?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus, you were in it. Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it was a fucking awesome dream. Okay, it was probably the most epic dream I've ever fucking had.
As long as there wasn't sex involved, I think I'm okay with it.
I don't think there was, but if there was, it wasn't between me and you. And here's how good it was. I went to sleep, of course, and then I automatically, it's you and me, and we're standing at this a bus terminal. I can tell automatically there's a sign on the bus. It's the year 2085. So it's in the future. So me and you are.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be alive at 2085.
We look the same at 2085.
I'll be 102. Okay, so we're immortals. We're sword fight.
Yeah, whatever. We're Highlanders. Okay, but what more importantly, we're sitting there talking about this video game. This video game from our childhood that doesn't exist anymore. So we're going to the very last Blockbuster video in existence. So
they still exist now?
Not really.
Oh.
So, but there's one left in the city that we're going to, and it's very Fifth Element-ish. You know, so, I mean, there's flying cars. You know, so like we get into my silver GMC Terrain hover vehicle.
Okay. It's been retrofitted.
It's been retrofitted. It has like a boat thruster.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome. Because in my mind, automatically I know that everything's magnetized. There's no possibility of wrecks anymore. Even when you try to collide with another vehicle, the reverse magnetism bounces you off, even with the buildings. You know, so I'm like, this is awesome. We can't wreck. So we're going to the Blockbuster video. We go inside, and it's heavily guarded for some fucking reason.
Because it's the last one.
I guess so. So we come across this beat-up fucking video game. It's a disc. I don't know what the fuck it is. So it's not like a fucking Nintendo game.
Well, like a floppy disk? Like a three...
No. Like a fucking CD.
Okay.
You know, it's like a PlayStation 2
I thought you meant like
or Dreamcast or whatever the fuck.
I thought you meant like a 5 1/4 disc floppy. Sticking to your Mac 2.
No, it's not a floppy disk.
Not Mach 2, Mac 2.
So we get the disc. We get up to the counter, and we're like, oh, this is awesome. We get to play this game. They ring us up. They go, this will be $2,000 to rent it. And so we're like, give us a minute. So we step back away from the counter with our video game, and you're like, you should steal this.
That sounds like me.
And I was like, it does seem kind of high, you know. I guess I don't know what the fucking exchange rate from now money to 2085, but $2,000 sounds pretty fucking high for a video game. So we're sitting there talking, and so I'm like, all right, well, fucking make a distraction. I'll slip out the door. So like you go and you like knock down an entire aisle of fucking videos. I get out the door and I start making my way to our fucking flying terrain, you know. And you come running out of Blockbuster right behind me. They're onto us. They're onto us. So you're running behind me, and I'm like, get in the car. So you jump in the car, and we take off. We're hauling ass, hovering, you know, in a flying car, very Fifth Element.
This is very Fifth Element.
Yeah. And
drop into the fog. They can't see us.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going through this parking garage or whatever, and out steps Emma Stone.
That's a good choice.
Directly in front of us, dressed in skin-tight black leather, with this humongous red, oval, futuristic afro. Very strange. But it's Emma Stone.
Yeah.
So automatically...
I'm surprised you recognized her with a
I knew
afro.
who she was. So we come flying up on Emma Stone. Thank God flying cars have good brakes. And I slam on the brakes. We don't hit her.
Because if they're slow you don't want to hit, it's Emma Stone.
Yeah, exactly. And I look behind us, and Blockbuster security is in hot pursuit behind us. We're in a fucking futuristic car chase.
And at this point, so are we.
So Emma Stone gets in the car with us. So like
nice.
Yeah.
I like your imagination.
So you jump in the back seat. Emma Stone is in the front seat.
Why do I get to sit in the
I don't
back
know
seat?
why, but that's what happened.
Because I'm a gentleman. That's why.
Oh, you gave up your seat, of course. But so we take off, and she's like, I know where you need to go. She begins to fill us in that the game that we had just stolen is full of top secret government security codes.
Oh, now we're doing some Total Recall shit.
We're doing some Total Recall shit. So we're going into Total Recall.
Well, we're spies, but we don't know it.
Yes, exactly. We're at wrong place, wrong time, motherfuckers. So so automatically she's like, I know a place we can hide out. I'm like, cool. With Emma Stone, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So
I'll hide out with her anytime.
We go to this old train depot. So we're hanging out at this old train depot.
Call me Judge Head. Sorry.
So of course we're flying around, and we lose the security chase. Because
we're awesome.
Because we're awesome, and my awesome future car driving skills.
Yeah, and I was judging your driving from the back seat.
Yes, and
use your blinker.
Use your future blinker. I can use it with my mind. Anyway, we get to this train depot, and she unearths these futuristic weapons.
Which is weird because we're in the air.
No. We're in the train depot, in the old train depot.
Unearths. All right.
Stop. My dream. Nah, so
I'm gonna keep fucking with you.
She pulls the tarp off. There's all these cool fucking like future gadgets and fucking gizmos and.
It's good to know that tarp survived
Tarps, army tarps, of course. They survived the
They
100.
didn't come with a stronger, better material. Tarps. That's what stuck
Well,
around.
it's old. And it looks like it's discarded, so very good hiding. And so we have these, and all of a sudden we hear this noise like a train coming down the tracks. But trains don't fucking run anymore. It's all fucking air fucking rail or whatever the fuck. So we're like, what's this? This is a train. So we're waiting at the train depot, and all of a sudden this fucking motorcycle with train track apparatus comes pulling up.
Oh, so now we're doing Blank Man.
I don't know what it is. So off steps this guy dressed in fucking trench coat into the train depot.
Is it Neo?
Who else would it be than fucking Keith Richards?
It's Keith Richards. This is the most detailed dream I've ever heard.
Dude, it was unreal. I remembered everything until it stopped.
Yeah.
And it's cool that I can reflect it because I started writing it all down. And Keith Richards steps off, and he discloses to us that he is a government hitman here to kill us for the disc.
That doesn't sound like Keith Richards at all.
At all. He's not. he doesn't do business with the man.
Yeah.
But anyway, here, it gets better.
Unless the man is Swedish.
So you and me get in a shootout with Keith Richards, which is the most cool shootout ever because he's fucking.
Pretty sure I died in that.
No, we killed Keith Richards.
Oh, nice.
He dies. He regenerates, comes back to life because guess what? Keith Richards is immortal, and that makes sense now.
Oh, because of the drugs.
Because he doesn't die.
He doesn't get blood transfusions.
He'll never die because he's an immortal.
He looks like shit, but he's immortal.
Yeah, but automatically in my dream mind, I automatically go, I can't be killing this motherfucker all day, so I shoot him, we put him in a steel box, and we bury him alive.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I wake up.
It's creative.
Yeah.
If you can't kill him,
put him in a steel box, chain him up, and bury him.
Bury him. They cannot be regenerated.
No, he'll just be in that box forever, like the vampire Lestat.
Wow.
It's fucking cool.
The only dreams I have anymore is when I don't masturbate for 2 days and dream of getting laid.
Hey, it's almost the same as married life.
Yeah.
You get so fucking tired with kids, you just want to just pass out and hope to God you have a good dream about sex.
Yeah, I have those. They're not good dreams. I have sex with people I wouldn't have sex with, and all my friends are there to watch.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. It's pretty bad.
Well, I mean, normally I can't remember my dreams, because I sleep like a fucking dinosaur.
If I have them, I don't remember most of the time.
But that was the most detailed, and I remembered Emma Stone and you and Keith Richards. It was fucking awesome. and it was cool just how I was driving a fucking flying car. I was like, finally, I get to do this.
You mark that off the bucket list.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to do that so bad. Well, as a kid, like watching the Jetsons as you grow up, you're like, oh, by the time 2000 happens, we're going to be in flying stars.
It's the third time I've had this thought. I need to get it out now before I forget again.
Do it.
The little tubes that the Jetsons flew around in, like the
transport tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to have those. They're actually working I can't remember what company it is. I just read it today. It's basically it's the same concept as those tubes that you go to the bank.
For the bank?
The bank. It's the same concept.
Yeah.
It's magnetic, and they can go anywhere up to 4,000 miles per hour.
Holy shit!
Get you from New York to L.A. in like 45 minutes, I think they said, something like that. From New York to China in 2 hours. Ridiculously fast. With the G-forces are no more than what you would feel in a car.
The truth with physics is it'd have to be a gradual takeoff because once you've reached that optimal speed, it feels like you're not accelerating anymore.
It's the acceleration, not the speed.
Same reason you don't feel it when you're doing like 600 miles per hour in a goddamn jet. You know, it's like once you've reached that speed, you're at that speed.
Yeah.
It's the acceleration.
I think the pressurized cabin helps.
Well, yeah. But I mean, still.
But I think that's the whole concept. Is pressurized.
Where would they put these though?
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're supposed to design the
either underground or in the air.
The tubeways where they're supposed to be designed like a freeway because we're gonna design them like freeways to avoid congestion. I was like, have you seen the fucking freeways? There's a lot of fucking congestion.
Yeah. You're gonna have to make an arch.
Yeah. It's not gonna work out the way you think it is. But the theory is New York to L.A. 45 minutes.
Here's the deal.
4,000 miles per hour.
4,000 miles per hour.
That's pretty nuts.
You could blink and miss that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
You don't see that shit going by. You hear a... Boom. What the...
Okay, here's the speed of my 30-06 bullet. Travels 2,000 feet per second. So, you think about that, and you think about 4,000 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That is fucking booking it.
Yeah.
That is That is laser speed.
When it flies by, you might hear a thump, and then.
What was that? Oh, that's Bob.
There goes another one.
Jesus, lost another one to Ditech.
There's a deposit. If something goes wrong, there's going to be a bad withdrawal.
You got a deposit in my shorts.
Each little tube's supposed to hold 6 people with a compartment, like a baggage compartment.
Like an overhead bin or carry-on or whatever?
Yeah. So I don't know what the...
That's cool.
I'm sure we're like at least 20 years away from that.
I think they should concentrate on teleportation more than that.
I don't know about getting my DNA scrambled. I don't know. I like teleportation, the idea of it, but pull me apart, put me back together, I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
No, eventually we'll get there, I think.
Yeah. And I'm not even afraid of dying, but still.
I don't want to... If you're going to kill me, kill me. Don't scramble me up into a Mr. Potato Head.
Don't give me hope that I'm going to survive the experiment.
I don't want to wake up with a fucking arm coming out of my stomach.
No, just take me out. If you're going to kill me, just take me out. I'm not going to make it, but I filled out the application to go to Mars. That whole thing.
Did you really?
Yeah. They're taking applications to go to Mars. Like by 2020, they're supposed to be...
2020.
I think it's like 8 people they're supposed to send to Mars to develop a colony on the surface of Mars.
No shit.
They're seriously trying to do that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to fill it out. Whatever. Because I got nothing. I don't have a family or anything. What the fuck? What am I going to miss?
You got nothing better to do. You ain't got no job.
Right, yeah. But it's one-way trip. You're not coming back. If you go to Mars, you're not coming back. So
where are they going to put you on fucking Mars?
Yeah, well, I think they have a choice. There's not like there's anybody there.
It's like you got prime real estate to choose from.
Yeah, it's all red dirt.
Some
like
rocks.
Not a lot of options.
Some little sand people and Martians.
I just want to be able to climb mountains, so at 0 gravity. So let's terraform that fucking planet.
Okay, I might have to sign the fucking application. One-way trip. You're not coming back.
Not coming back.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you go there, you build a colony there, and you fucking camp out and hopefully live.
Okay, so you go to Mars, and they're going to drop off supplies to last until the next trip?
I think they're supposed to send enough with you. It's like Biodome, where like you're supposed to build a colony there and like sustain yourself.
Sustain life.
Yeah.
Grow plants and shit.
Yeah, and you got to keep your homeostasis at 100%, whatever. Your homeostasis.
You gotta keep homos within the system.
Purple sticky punch.
Purple sticky punch. A little bit of acid rain.
Making a filter.
Making a filter. Making a filter.
Olivia said we could just do wet bed sheets.
Oh, what are we gonna do with all these? Well, at least you collected them. And on that, we're going to have to take another break, folks. It's been fun. We're drinking heavy. Drink with us. Come on, fucking YouTube people. Come on, podcast people.
See, everybody knows that as a Michael Jackson song. I know it as the theme to Captain N Game Master from the 80s.
Game Master.
Not the Game Master.
Not Beast Master.
Game Master.
Game Master.
Some kid playing Nintendo, he got sucked into his video game.
He had the fucking glove.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the Nintendo controller belt.
Was that his theme song?
Yeah. I'll pull it up later.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Nobody knows it, and it's not even accredited.
Well, it's probably done by a separate artist.
Yeah, but it's not accredited at all. But you can hear the Captain and Game Master theme, and it's the same shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna leave you some more Stone Foxes, people. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hang in there. We'll be right back.
Boom.
After these messages, we'll be right back. America. Out.
Out for say.
That's the fan on my computer.
Huh?
The force is strong with this one.
What? Oh.
Wow. Oh my God.
Give it some time. It might be the outro. I know at some point they use it.
One exciting adventure after another. Maybe I'll never go home. What can I say? I'm hooked.
No, that's not it. I know at some point it's used.
I remember watching that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting drunk.
That's not the entire intro what they played. Mega Man was in it. Kid Icarus, Princess.
Princess Toadstool?
So it's not. She didn't call it Toadstool. It's Lana. Princess Lana. Simon from Castlevania. Mother Brain from Metroid.
Is that Donkey Kong?
Yeah, Donkey Kong. That's Mother Brain from Metroid. Eggplant Wizard. King Hippo from Mike Tyson.
Holy shit. Thank you, 1990. This makes me want to watch fucking Weird Science so bad.
Maybe it's the outro that uses it. I know they used it at some point. You do credits. Come on, fucker.
Come on, fucker!
Kevin, I thought I told you to clean up your room.
I know I've heard him use it. I'm not full of shit here.
He's on the Jameson, folks. Shit's gonna go downhill quick.
I can't say that. I was trying to make it a good word, but I can't say it smoothly. Yeah, but it's not It's that one.
MJ. MJ.
Special preview of NBC's new Saturday morning cartoon like
Shut up.
Oh, once it hits the lips, so delicious.
new cartoon
Super Mario cartoon, remember that?
Oh, Super Mario cartoon was badass.
God, I know they fucking used it.
That was right about the time that Mario 3 came out. They came out with the cartoon.
Yeah.
Mario 2 sucked ass.
I love Mario 2.
Dude, I hated Mario 2.
Stay tuned and watch NBC's all-new shows. Then go to a Toys R Us store and vote for your favorite show. You'll get a...
Toys R Us and vote. Jesus Christ.
Shit still exists.
Give me some Ninja Turtles theme song.
Hang on. There it is. That.
That is Thriller.
That's Thriller. That's part of the episode. They use Michael Jackson stuff a lot in their episodes.
That is actually fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Not sung by Michael Jackson.
No. I know they used it at some point. Like they used it as a credits.
Fucking really?
I already opened that one, but it says that's it.
We're using YouTube to make a YouTube video.
When I got to yesterday, I couldn't believe I was doing.
That's the one I looked at.
I got gas. I apologize.
Yeah, like that bothers me.
Wow.
Blah blah blah. Oh, they used Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. Danger Zone.
Fucking awesome.
This show uses Kenny Loggins like a Michael Jackson.
Danger Zone. Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
I guess we have. It's making it on our podcast, so we've got like quote where they got their fucking
Yeah, we
music
give them
from.
credit.
Michael Jackson's Thriller and Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone.
Yeah. Fucking dicks.
Suck a bag of dicks.
No? I think it was gonna have Michael Jackson in mind. That just sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I know I've looked it up before, I just can't remember how I found it.
I gotta start getting more games on my Wii, because I can get Street Fighter and all kinds of shit on there.
Yeah. You know, all the classic games they have on there.
I can get Sonic the Hedgehog, I can get fucking... I bet you I can get, fucking... Not Spyro. Kaylee used to play that fucking game all the time.
Spyro was PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play Spaytation?
PlayStation?
Spaytation? I don't know what that is, but...
Alright, we're going to take a quick little intermission. I'm going to go ahead and go smoke. I'll be right back. Got a fart.
Looking for cool things.
In all the wrong places.
It's true.
That's out of 10.
Thanks for the warning.
For the first time ever, it's Captain N, the Game Master, the complete series. Now available in a 4-DVD box set.
This better work.
Come back to Videoland with your pals Captain N,
Let's do it to it.
Princess Lana,
All is safe in Videoland.
Simon Belmont,
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Kid Icarus,
Trouble to the Maximus.
Mega Man,
We're gonna mega make it.
King Hippo,
If it's a fight they want, it's a fight they'll get.
Link, Princess Zelda, and Donkey Kong. All 26 episodes.
they did a Zelda cartoon too for a while. Captain N, Game Master, and Super Mario Brothers, and they did a Legend of Zelda cartoon. They cross them over sometimes.
I have to piss.
I'll allow it.
Good.
Welcome to Videoland.
Wake up, Chicklets.
Welcome to Casualty.
I thought I told you to clean up.
What song is that?
Which one? Beat It.
Beat it?
Yeah.
See if I can get it to come up that way.
That's Beat It by Michael Jackson. I don't want our YouTube video to get fucking knocked off. For the record, I washed my hands.
I'll allow it.
Good.
This is crazy. We're headed straight into a double dead end.
I knew it was in there somewhere.
Didn't he have a belt buckle with a controller on?
Yeah, he had the Nintendo controller on his belt buckle. He could control shit
He
with
had
that.
the glove sometimes.
No, he had the gun.
I know he always got the gun. It seemed like he had the glove or something.
That might have been later. I don't
What
know.
was that movie that came out in the late 80s, early 90s where the dude was doing the competition? Like the Mario competition?
Wizard?
The Wizard?
The Wizard?
Yeah.
It's a early Ben Savage flick.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was Ben Savage.
Yeah. It was his character's little brother was the fucking video game genius. He
Yeah.
beat the shit out of Double Dragon and Mario.
Mario.
And, yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome.
I knew that shit was in there somewhere.
Alright, ready to roll on segment 3?
Yes, ma'am.
We haven't talked about anything we said we're going to talk about.
Whatever. I'm gonna keep fucking up the table though.
Yeah, you are. Jesus Christ. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fucking found it finally.
Yeah, we did. We've been watching all kinds of shit. For the people on YouTube, they've seen us witness all the shit we've been doing. I went to pee. I went outside to smoke. Adam's fucking with YouTube.
Well, before we got started, we warmed up with watching road rage videos.
Yes, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
a lot of good shit from Russia.
Yeah, they need anger management.
At one point, everybody broke out AK-47s.
Mm-hmm. The video starts with
yeah, the video starts at
what the fuck happened? And
it's awesome.
And then a mob shows up, like out of nowhere,
it's
like it was
the,
a ninja mob.
The Russian mafia just shows up out of nowhere. It's like one guy gets out of the car and all of a sudden 60 dudes jump out of the bushes.
You can hear random gunshots and
yeah, Spetsnaz and
road rage complete.
Yeah, road rage videos. That's kind of Adam's thing. You know, you teach defensive driving.
Yeah, that's my favorite section out of the whole class.
In high school, I called it offensive driving.
Yeah,
I had to be on the offense.
That's what my boss calls the whole company secretly. Offensive driving. Road rage is my favorite section of the whole class.
Because you have a touch of it.
Oh, I touch.
Yeah.
I don't get violent, but if my windows were down, I'd get shot because people hear me yelling, screaming at them. It's random nonsense that comes out. I'm just like, oh, come on, you stupid son. Oh, I'm gonna, and then I'm good after that. I'm okay. So, yeah.
I started having bad road rage. I guess after I got married and had a kid. You know, it's like if I got the whole family in a vehicle and somebody does stupid shit in front of me, I go ballistic. I guess it's just a parental
It's a
response.
defensive
It's just
reflex.
like, I'm gonna kill you and your fucking family. You know? I don't know what it is.
As long as you don't jump out of your truck and jump onto someone else's and punch their windshield.
Punch
with your
their
fist.
windshield out.
Yeah, that dude was crazy.
Guy in Australia. That shit happened. The guy was chasing him down, and he kept trying to run him off the road. This shit went on for 30 fucking minutes, and the dude kept dodging him, running around, going the wrong way on the streets and shit. And finally, the guy cut him off, and got out of the car, and he's already in reverse. The guy jumps up onto his truck. I'm not talking about a little car, a fucking truck.
Yeah.
Jumps up on the hood. One punch craters the fucking windshield.
Just, it didn't shatter it, but it
Yeah,
puts it in
he
pieces,
throws it in
dude.
reverse. You know, he's already in reverse, throws it in drive, and apparently that tumbled the guy.
The guy Hulk smashed onto that windshield.
Dude,
and
that
then
was
fell
fucking
off.
ridiculous. But me and Adam had the same comment. If that shit was to happen in Texas, it would have been over in 5 minutes because somebody would have got shot.
Yeah, somebody had a gun, somebody got shot quick.
Yeah, and we saw the one road rage video that happened in fucking Ontario, Canada, where like the guy
We didn't know it was Canada until they started talking.
Yeah, they got into a fist fight, you know. So it's a big fist fight, and we could hear there's English, but they're throwing this weird ass slang, which is Canadian, and they're sitting there beating the fuck out of each other, and afterwards they shake hands, like, hey, good fight, buddy.
Good fight, Dave.
And I'm like, fucking really?
They're fucking Canadians.
Well, I was like,
It's not a hockey fight, guys. Beat the fuck out of each other and walk
have
away.
you seen a hockey fight? They never shake hands afterwards.
That's all I'm saying. Well, it's expected in a hockey fight, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, true.
It's expected up there for them to get into a hockey fight as is down here for us to get into a road rage fight.
Yeah,
and shoot somebody.
That's us. A lot of us, especially like older citizens in Texas, they can't take an ass whooping. They're carrying guns. You need to go ahead and assume.
They also lack patience. Like, their patience is gone at that.
Yeah.
They're 70 years old. They don't have any patience left. You piss them off, you're gonna get shot.
Yeah. The biggest thing me and my wife do every night, other than not have sex, is
Well, it's because she's too tired because she can't sleep because you have this weird sleep apnea thing going on.
Yeah. Why she airs shit on Facebook, I'll never know.
Like, I don't already know.
Like automatically, it's like I wake up in the morning and automatically there's shit posted on Facebook. There's 5 comments to it, and I'm like, God damn it.
What else is she gonna do while she's not sleeping?
That's her go-to vent, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, we watch the ID channel, which is information discovery, and all it is people killing people, and I love it. I'm addicted to it. We watch it every fucking night, and last night's was fucking weird.
Sounds like a family thing.
There's this guy who had a bad case of road rage. He had this vintage El Camino, and he would get high on meth, and he would run this one road back and forth all fucking day. And he'd be running people off the road and trying to start fights and shit. And finally, this old dude who was a retired Navy commander had enough of his shit. He already went through all the legal process. They actually took him to court because he actually rammed somebody, and it was a assault with a deadly weapon, using his car as a weapon. Yeah. So they thought he was going to go to prison for like 4 years. That's what the judge said. Well, there was a plea bargain. The guy did probation and got off. So the dude shows up the next day in the guy's fucking front yard, and the old Navy retired guy, he got fucking pissed off, went and got his fucking pistol, went outside, and the guy took off as he was coming out the house. So he jumps in his car, and this old dude's like in his boxers and fucking house slippers, jumps in his car, runs this motherfucker down in his like Lincoln Town car.
1950s battle tank.
And the guy in the El Camino, he's pulled over on the side of the road. He's eating like a hamburger and a milkshake or whatever because he just got out of going to prison for 4 years with the system.
Yeah.
So
and that's what the first thing I would go to is hamburger and a milkshake.
So this old guy pulls up next to him and rolls his window down. He's like, "I thought you were going away." He goes, "Got out of it, whatever." And he's sitting there and they're exchanging words. Next thing you know, the guy in the El Camino, high on meth, he goes, "You and your family are as good as dead."
Damn.
And the guy goes, "Really?" Racks one in the chamber, just plop, headshot. And when he shoots the guy in the fucking face, he lets his foot off the brake. He rolls down the hill, crashes into a tree. The guy, the 67-year-old dude, rolls up behind him, puts it in park, gets out, and puts 9 more fucking bullets into this son of a bitch.
Shit.
And then like empties the clip, changes clips, keeps fucking shooting.
Fuck.
Shoots out the back glass, puts fucking 9 bullets in this guy.
Damn.
And afterwards, he drives back to the house and he fucking like takes a shower and he tells his wife, "Going to prison." You know, I mean, I was like, yes,
Yeah.
score one, old dude.
Right? At least he owned up.
He's like, I tried to use system fucking failed.
Yeah.
Guess what?
My turn.
My turn. Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was good to watch.
Crazy.
That was a good one to watch.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, and anywhere in Texas, I mean, anywhere in the South, we always go to the gun. That's our fucking standard.
Well, when everything else fails.
When everything else fails, good old boy Justice, that fucking dude. There's some shit going on my deer lease. It's turned into a ridiculous fucking circus. Shit's getting stolen, and I'm not talking about little shit. A 32-foot camper trailer was stolen 2 days ago.
Well, if you just leave it sitting up there.
Everything's sitting up there.
Yeah.
They have it jacked up on blocks, hooked up to water and septic.
What I'm saying is that if you leave it sitting up there while you're not using it, it gives people plenty of time to just sneak in and grab your shit and go.
I think 2 years ago, our entire camp got broken into. I think it was, I believe 32 campers or structures got broken into. It was right before Christmas. It was like a white trash shopping spree. I mean, like they broke into my camper and they did $150 worth of damage to my camper door. Stole a $40 lantern.
What the fuck?
I was pissed.
Yeah.
Pissed.
That's all they stole?
Yeah, that's all they fucking stole. Because we don't have shit up there.
Right.
But apparently some dumbasses across the street left some of their guns in their camper, which is a bad thing to do anywhere you are.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
So the guys broke into their shit, stole their guns and ammo, and from that point on, they were blowing out fucking doors with shotguns for nothing.
Yeah.
They blew 3 holes in my buddy's cabin that he built that had 3 deadbolts on it.
Shit.
You can't get in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
They blew through the door and stole a bottle of moonshine. That's all they fucking stole.
It.
That's all that was there of worth at all. And that was worth to us, nobody else.
Yeah.
It was like, that's the moonshine we drink all fucking season. That's bullshit. No, yeah, the cop showed up, and my buddy goes, "Think we should report that?" I was like, "No, you fucking idiot."
No, moron.
Because
you're not supposed to have that.
No, and
the Bloody Gun Club is a work of fiction.
Complete work of fiction. Yeah. And that was true good. Well, it was a big ass gallon jug of moonshine, you know. So I mean, he was like, "But God damn it, that was hard to get."
You're not even if they find it, you're not getting it back.
I know. That's
confiscated evidence and contraband, whatever else the word they want to use.
But
3-letter word,
the turnout,
3-syllable word.
When I talk about like good old boy Justice, I found out from some people up there that it might have been locals within the East Texas trash.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of on guard after everybody got broken into.
Absolutely.
I found out through the grapevine, hearsay, that those guys got caught. Not by the cops.
Yeah.
By the locals.
Yeah.
And nobody's heard from them.
Yeah.
They're fucking gone.
Doesn't surprise me. Not at all.
No, I mean, they're just fucking not there no more.
I had a friend that she got rear-ended by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
And back of her car was all smashed to shit, whatever. The drunk driver, like his truck was, whatever he was driving was in good enough condition to keep going, so he took off, hit and run.
Oh, hit and run?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
But 2 other guys saw the accident happen, and they took off after him.
Chased him.
Yeah, chasing him down. And I don't know what happened from it, but I was watching the Montgomery County Police reporter for either a DWI arrest or a homicide with 2 male suspects, because they were gonna fucking kill him. He was not going home either way. So, I was like watching it, but she ended up getting.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, she ended up getting like the insurance totaled out her car, and she got a new car, like a nicer car than what she had.
Oh, that's good.
And she got some good pain meds from the doc. See her posts.
Yeah.
Her posts on Facebook were just wee. She's having a good
Viking
time.
in land.
Yeah. So
awesome.
New car. So there's a silver lining there for that particular instance.
I got that new Vicodin smell.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it turned out okay. Really,
good.
but I think they did end up catching the guy. But
yeah.
It was,
there's so many shitty people out there. You know, it's like. All the shit that we brought up to our dealies, it's crap. It's shit that nobody wants anymore. Most of it was given or it was free. The maximum amount anybody's ever paid for like a camper to put up there is like $500. This is, it's shit that's been gutted. A 1982 fucking Holiday or Rambler, the fucking, the goddamn Chevy Chase would have used back in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's shit. And people steal shit from shit.
You just reminded me when we were out at when I was out with at Sherwood with Tay.
Yeah.
It was like the last. I think it was Sunday. It was Sunday. We were packing up to like Sunday morning. We were getting ready to pack up and get out of there. At like early in the morning, like the sun had just come up, and we just hear this loud, boom, just out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Somebody just set off a bomb or some shit. Like some crazy shit happened. Apparently, somebody hooked up the propane wrong to their little trailer camper they had out there, and it blew up.
Yeah.
And the whole little trailer camper, it caught on fire. It burned the whole thing. There was nothing but the frame and the wheels.
Oh, shit. That's
was
awesome.
all that was left of that fucking thing. Like, they fucked up pretty bad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. We're like, well, we should just clean up and get out of here now.
Before the cops show up,
Yeah.
did they get all the pot out of the trailer?
Right, yeah. There's probably a lot of that out there.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
That's the night the weekend I was introduced to mead.
Mead.
Yeah.
When you pass the horn around.
Yeah, the magical horn.
Ah, that'd be cool.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Cranberry mead that weekend.
Ooh.
It was good, man.
I bet it was.
Smooth, no hangover.
That's weird.
And nobody would take it away from me. So.
Nobody wanted to drink after you.
I guess.
That guy.
That guy has meth teeth. Let's not fuck with him.
That guy's got something.
Yeah.
I don't want to put my mouth on it.
Whatever keeps the horn with me.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
The horn is with you.
Yeah.
That's almost like a
Let the horn
Viking.
let the horn be
Let the
with
horn
you.
be with you, and also with you.
I'll give it to you, but I'll let it be with me.
That's awesome. That's a Viking Catholic reference. Oh shit! There's so much shit going on. It's so fucking hot. You know, work is getting fucking ridiculous. I had to work on a goddamn Memorial Day last week, and it pissed me off.
I had to do that too.
That's why I'm drinking today.
Yeah.
I've been drinking so much.
Me too. I can't remember any of the last 20 episodes.
Yeah, every time you go to my house, you can't remember shit.
I don't remember ours either. Like here at the Tower of Babble, I don't remember anything. Fuck it. It's
Well, that's the cool thing about you is like every time you go to bed after a podcast, you wake up with a clean slate.
I was like,
Nothing happened.
I know I have to teach a class today, but I don't know how I got here.
Dude, last week, I don't know how you taught a class because we shut it down at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I got no sleep.
And you got up at like 7?
7:30 usually.
Fuck.
Yeah. Coffee. That's pretty much. I turn like coffee as soon as I get there, and
Jesus Christ.
by the time class has started, it's ready, so I can at least get one cup in, and then I've got that one down within the first 5 minutes of class. I put on a video. I'm like, time for coffee number 2. I drink probably half the pot to myself before lunch.
Jesus.
And then if I'm bad enough, I'll put on another pot after lunch. So, but there's also hot bartenders at Humble. The Humble location.
Red Brick?
At Brick House.
Brick House.
So that's.
She's a brick, banana house.
That's inspiring. So that keeps you awake.
Keeps you going.
But speaking of drinking, I saw Hangover 3.
Did you? Now, how was it?
It was different. It's not as good as the first 2.
I've heard it was still pretty good.
It was good, but like it wasn't a hangover. Because they were still dealing with the consequences of the first 2. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, it wasn't even they never.
I got some demons in me.
No drugs, no alcohol until the very end, which I don't want to give that away. But
Chow loved cocaine.
Yeah, Chow's in it again.
I love Chow.
He's actually a central character in the third one.
Chow cracks me up in every single fucking movie. Yeah. The second one especially.
It was more like, fuck, I can't think of the name of the movie now.
How good was John Goodman as the bad guy?
He did a good, he believable good guy. Yeah, absolutely.
Was it good guy or bad guy?
Bad guy, sorry.
I thought he was a bad guy.
Good bad guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
See, a lot of people always just
take
they always take a movie for how it is. I love the bad guys in movies.
Yeah.
Because you have to go so deep to be a bad guy. It takes so much more talent to be a bad guy.
I'm a huge talent. I can't say words.
Drink your Jameson.
Huge fan of villains. That's what I'm trying to say. I have to speak slower. I love villains. Heath Ledger
as a Joker.
As the Joker, that guy.
I can get you there.
Jump the bridge. I like Heath Ledger as the Joker more than Christian Bale as Batman.
Right.
Which in that particular movie, you had to.
Well, because it was such a epic character. I mean, so many people play Batman. Yeah. Batman has always been Batman.
Yeah.
But the villains have changed.
That's it. I didn't watch Batman to watch Batman. I watched Batman to watch the villains.
Yeah.
Even Two-Face, Joker, Ra's al Ghul, all of them.
Any villain in any movie has to be a worthy, devious opponent to any good.
Well, they're all in Batman. They're all sociopaths. All of them.
That's why I always
they're
said
mental
if
disorders.
I ever got into acting in any way, I'd always want to try to get the bad guy roles because they're so fucking cool.
I'd always play the villain because and it's the same concept I've gone with any role-playing game I've ever played with Dungeons and Dragons and Mutants and Masterminds, which is like Dungeons and Dragons with superheroes instead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the extreme. I'm play the character that is impossible, because if I wanted to be Batman, if I really wanted to be Batman, like that's all skill.
I'm
Like
Batman.
you can train yourself to fight. You can train yourself to use gadgets. It's possible. If I'm gonna play a character that cannot be done.
But if you're clinically insane and there's no help for you,
I'm gonna do something that can't be done. I wanna be Superman because I wanna be the Flash because that's not possible. So if I'm gonna be in a movie, I'm gonna play and the villains are always some extreme that nobody would ever go to.
Of course, because you have to do that.
The gloves are off and you open.
They don't play by any rules.
Exactly. You unleash.
There's
hell.
no morals.
Yeah.
There's no good or evil.
Yeah.
It's just what I want to fucking do.
That's what I liked about The Crow with Brandon Lee, and he says it in the interview that he did before he died making the movie. But he had somebody say, "How would someone who comes back from the dead behave? You don't know." Like
Pet Cemetery.
How would they? How would
you're
that
gonna be
person,
different.
Yeah. How would that person be? So the gloves are off, and you can do whatever you want. It's and you get away with it because it's supernatural. It's not real. So it's open to interpretation. I would always just play the most extreme version of it possible. Get into it.
Of course.
But you get too extreme like Heath Ledger, and it ends badly.
And it consumes you.
Yeah.
It consumes your soul.
A little bit. I loved it. I saw there was some quick thing with Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson's whole input on it was, I tried to fucking tell him.
That was it. Is I tried to warn him. And it's a quick thing. Like they catch him like outside a hotel. He's getting out of his car going into the building or something, and they were like, "What do you think about what happened with Heath Ledger?" And he's like, "I tried to warn him," and he just keeps on going into the building. Like,
yeah.
It's a dark character, and you get into it that much, it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, but I enjoy that because it takes so much more creativity to be a bad guy than is the good guy who has to remain within the boundaries of good.
You have rules.
Any bad guy, any villain, it's a free for all. They can do whatever the fuck they want because they're bad.
Yeah.
And good guy is contained within the morals and bounds and rules of the good.
But you're talking about true like evil. Like there are some bad guys who have rules. They're like I'll kill people. I'm not gonna kill children, but I'll kill people.
Right.
They still have some rules.
They still have a moral
But
boundary.
something like the Joker, who is just like
it's all open.
He just wants to see the world burn. That's what Michael Caine put it. Is that some people just want to see the world burn. Like they don't care who they kill, what they fuck up. They just want to see the world burn. That's the villain you can unleash with.
My favorite movie is Tombstone, and the biggest, the yin and the yang was Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday and Johnny Ringo. They were equals. They're completely equal. Both of them bad. But one sided with good, one sided with evil.
Yeah.
And you see that throughout the movie. It's like they're equally badasses.
Yeah.
They're just as bad as one another. But one of them chooses to stand sides with a friend who is for the good, for the right, on the right side of the law, as the other one isn't. And seeing them go back and forth, at any point, Doc Holliday could have been just as bad as him, but he chose not to be.
Matter of crossing that line.
Yeah, just crossing the line. Just going, the whole line in Tombstone is, why did you get tied up in this? This isn't your fight, and why'd you do this? Well, Wyatt Earp's my friend. Well, hell, Doc, I got tons of friends. I don't. It was just that, that line kind of sealed the fucking fate. It's like, that's why I'm riding here instead of riding with those guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's a Doc Holliday to be the worst kind of good guy to deal with. Like it's kind of like, well, in my world, it's kind of Punisher.
Punisher's so fucking good. I love the whole premise.
He'll take it to the worst end possible. He's gonna make sure that justice is served. Right?
And it's not revenge. It's punishment.
Yeah, it's punishment. It's you killed somebody, now I'm gonna kill you. And everybody associated with you, everybody involved, slightly, just a little bit involved, they're gonna get what's coming.
And everybody's gonna know what an ass you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only am I going to kill you, but I'm going to make it publicly known how much of a shithead you are before I kill you.
Yep, that's exactly it.
I'm going to draw out all your demons, all your skeletons in the closet, put them in a pile, set them on fire for everybody to see.
You're going to be on a pike on top of that pile of
skeletons. And then I'm going to put your fucking head on a stick.
He went to the extreme with it. It's
Yeah.
the worst kind of good guy. Like,
Yeah, I love that. I love that whole
Yeah.
storyline.
well, there's good people that hate him, but he's doing what has to be done to stop those bad people from doing more bad things.
Yeah.
So,
Man, this last segment's gotten deep. We've
cares?
gotten in the duality of man.
who cares? Should I start talking about Arkham Asylum? Because that's a whole story.
We've got to end it. We're out of time.
Oh, okay.
We're out of time for the weeks, folks. It's been a good time drinking with y'all, drinking with my friend Adam here.
Then that started with Hangover 3. We got a little deeper than that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We really got deep. It's been a good time. We really appreciate all of our fans, all of our listeners. We thank Nick Smith, Kira Stilson, Big Kev, and Steve Ruffner. Steve.
He
knows who he is, the guy in Arizona. Thank you.
Steve Ruffelin.
He currently has been sending us messages and giving us a lot of feedback.
Giving the feedback we've been asking for, people.
We really do enjoy that. Any feedback we get on Facebook, send us a message. Hey, anything you like, dislike, what you want us to talk about that might be cool to y'all, let us know, and we'll fucking get that shit in there. And I also have a Gun of the Week on Facebook if you want to check that out. We're at bloodygunclub.com. We're on iTunes, Android app. Download it. Leave a message on iTunes. Leave a review. Give us some stars.
Yeah.
That'll push us up the charts. And check us out. We're on Twitter. I mean, we're on everything.
Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn.
For no fucking reason.
We got the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
We're everywhere. And we're on
everywhere that
YouTube and Ustream.
Ustream is pending at this point.
YouTube
Dickbags.
will be there. So hang in there. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for drinking with us. Actually, go by the Stone Foxes. Find them on Facebook. Tell them you heard them right here on the Bloody Gun Club podcast. And we appreciate it, folks. We'll see you next week.
Woo, woo, woo.
Bye.
The penis mafia.
Ha ha. Out. Good podcast.
Woo, woo, woo. So, Puerto Phuckeet or Gamiver? I just wrote that down because it was funny sounding.
I do like Port of Phuckeet.
We can't put it up, so I can do Puerto Phuckeet like that without the O.
You're gonna need the PH for sure.
Yeah, Phuckeet. I can do that. Puerto Phuckeet.
I like it.
Alright, we can do that. We can do a double O. Maybe that could really keep it from getting censored. Phuckeet. Puerto Phuckeet. I don't know.
All right, friends on YouTube, we're shutting the recording down. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next week.
Chunk Juice out.